Your guards got you in a little bit of foul trouble early. What did you think of how your other guys were able to initiate the offense in the first and second quarters?
Well, yeah, we had a couple of defensive laps, missed a couple of defensive rebounds that I think led to some early fouls. Got Eddie a quick foul, but I thought John came in and did a good job. Once he picked up a foul, we bought some minutes with Axel at the point. I think that's something that we may look at a little more as well. If we happen to get in foul trouble and we don't have Fred, somebody like that. But the guys competed, played hard, but at the same time made a lot of mistakes. Fouling guys on three-point shots. Really, the percentages, looking at these percentages tonight, that's not us seeing the team shoot 48% and get over 100 points. One of the two got to give. I'd rather, if they're going to shoot that high, let's shorten the possessions a little bit and keep them under 100, and I think that's more favorable to us. But our offense really bailed us out tonight.
Speaking of offense bailing you out, you have a luxury of going pretty deep. Yannick, at one point in the end of the game, became a feature player for you guys. How impressed with what he was able to do on the offensive end?
Well, he just took advantage of what they was giving us. Like I said, I got confidence in all of these guys where they could step up and make plays. I don't know if Yannick was necessarily the primary option on that, but the way we moved the ball and shared, it wound up, in his hands at the end of the shot clock, and he found a way to, after missing a few of them in there, he finally, got some confidence and knocked a couple of them down. And they were big, timely shots for us.
In the last fourth quarter, was the team coming back on the 9-5 was a good defense?
Yeah, we really had played better defense there in the second half. Again, just some mental errors, mental mistakes. Getting up, double figures, and then fouling guys on three-point shots. I love the idea of us contesting shots, but we don't want to foul them on three-point shots. If they jump up and knock it down with a contested hand, we'll live with that. But we don't want to put them on the line and allow them to get them the easy way.
Coach, how do you avoid those slow first quarters? Last game against Westchester was a pretty slow first quarter, game before that as well. How do you kind of maintain that obedience inside, outside, defensive, offensive side?
Well, I think, 29 points in the first quarter. If that's slow, I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of teams in this league who love to get 29 points in the first quarter. Maybe we didn't get them right there in the first part of the game, but sometimes you have to work the game. A lot of defenses get set early on, and they're not as good later in the quarter as they usually are. But we got to work on that, work on our energy, to start the first and the third quarters. Those are huge quarters to build momentum for the first half and the second half. So we'll definitely try to get better at that.
Thank you.
Coach, just wondering, you at some points in the game you put Axel at the one. You made him play point, and you gave him a lot more freedom to go to the basket. Is that something you're going to look to do more and more as the season rolls on, or was that just a one-time thing?
Well, I think I like our guards, but if obviously we have an injury or something and we don't have Fred down as an assignment where we have all three guards, then he's definitely an option that we can use there. He has enough of a handle, and I don't worry about us on the defensive end because he can guard point guards. But Axel is a scorer, and he has a scorer's mentality, so I don't know. I don't trust our ball movement as much and as well as it is with him at the point, but I thought he did a good job tonight. He did a good job of facilitating, not only for himself, but he made a couple plays for the other guys as well.